Alright, welcome back. Um, this is episode 2, I suppose, if you're watching. If you're not, then I re-recorded this, which I've been doing a lot because my voiceovers are very bad. Um, oh, shit. Just knocked over my mic. Hope that wasn't too bad. But so, yeah, we're going to the Mun today. Here I am building the lander. And yeah, no, it's me building the lander. I don't super know what to say for this. I'm sorry. I'm bad at this. I can make it a big central core liquid fuel tank. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I want to get better at this because I want to make videos because it's fun, but I'm not very good at it. So you're gonna have to bear with me if you're even watching this, and if you're not, then well, I'm not talking to you. Yeah, so I don't actually have any good sized engines, so you can see I'm just using a bunch of the side mounted, whatever they're called, and just clipping them into the center. I don't do a lot of part clipping, but I felt it was okay because that all the engine stuff is still kind of outside the fuel tanks, kind of. I don't know. I don't think it's a huge deal in this case. Here we are launching. This took me a couple tries when I was first doing it. You can see those fins. But yeah, so here we are. It just leaps off the pad. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I think I blew it up a couple times with the solid rocket boosters hitting the solid rocket boosters. The solid rocket boosters hitting the main core stage when I staged them. So you might see me make a quick save there. Yep, here we are, pigeon over. We're climbing pretty fast. You can see I think I mentioned it last video. I really don't know what there's the quick save. I really don't know what that white stuff is called. Don't take that out of context. I don't know what that white like air wind thing. I guess it's supposed to look like a wind tunnel. I don't know. I don't know. Guys, I'm not smart. I just say things. I don't know if anyone thought I was smart, but if you did, you were wrong. But yeah, I really should have launched at daytime. Not because it's better for orbital mechanics or anything, just because you probably cannot see anything other than UI right now. And I'm sorry for that. Yep, there we go. Raising our apoapsis. It's above the atmosphere now, so just waiting. Getting it circularized. I'm trying to keep talking, and it's hard because I'm not good at this. I keep saying that. I should stop saying that. It's probably really annoying to hear you. But I might never post this, so who knows? I don't really know. I'm kind of embarrassed by these. But I don't want to do them because they're fun. But also they're embarrassing. But also they're fun. So, give and take. There we are. We're in orbit now. Yay. Halfway to any. Stop. Okay. Yeah, so ready to do our burn. I don't know if I had maneuver nodes by the time I was doing this. I think I did. I just didn't realize it. So I'm just doing the same thing where I wait to see the Mun over the horizon. And then just start burning. Prograde. But whatever. It doesn't super matter. It's not exactly difficult to get to the Mun. It's pretty big and it's not that far away, so you can eyeball it not too badly. I'm saving. I should cut out those quick saves. It probably looks kind of ugly, but yeah. There we go. Getting a low periaps over the Mun. I can't actually see how much delta V we have, but it's not. I mean, it's. Well, you'll see in a minute. Um, there's only really one mission in this video, and I'm hoping that as I go along, there'll probably get more stuff per video, just because there'll be a lot more just rehashings of the same stuff. Like, I think I go to Minmus a couple times. I'm not sure. I've filmed a bunch of stuff in advance, and I'm just going through and cutting it together and doing voiceover. So I think I've already gone interplanetary in my save. I don't know if I have or was planning on it. But you'll get to see that if I ever get around to editing it, because I do not have a good work ethic. I've had people like interview me for stuff, like not like a newspaper. Well, I applied to be part of the school newspaper, if that counts, but I don't. I'm bad at getting myself to do work, which sucks, because that's what all school is you have to get yourself to do work. So it's not good. It's not good. What was I? Oh yeah, here we are landing, taking screenshots for the thumbnail, as you do. I was a little worried when I was landing this, because I was, not for the reason I should be, but because I was worried about it landing on an incline. I mean, we've got a pretty low center of mass, so I don't think it's too big of a deal. And it wasn't, as you'll see in like 3 seconds. But yeah, you'll see my delta V readout is dangerously low. That's just because it is, because I did not. I mean, early on in this game, it's kind of hard to build bigger rockets with enough delta V to get places, and I probably built the lander bigger than it needed to be and didn't have enough stages, and I don't know. Anyways, here we are, planting flags, grabbing a little bit of science from the surface. And I tried a couple times to launch this off the surface. Like I got out and pushed with EVA propellant to try and get it to go anywhere, and it wouldn't. So yeah, we're going back to build another rocket, because actually I'm grabbing some science so the bigger rocket can actually be bigger. First, I don't know where I got that science, or if that was just leftover. I think you might get some just by landing on a place, or like just by planting a flag. I'm not super sure. I don't know if that's a career mode thing or not, or I'm just stupid, because I don't really check between. I don't go to the KSC when I'm in the middle of the mission, so there's not really any reason for me to know. So knows. And you see I got a bigger engine. I think that's the skipper, and I'm using that for the first stage. But the shroud looks terrible. You can't have is that 2.75 meter shroud with it, so it just looks bad. So I just no shroud, and I think I just use some struts to connect it so that it at least looks like it's not just sitting on top of it. Yeah, I put a probe core in this, and I forgot how it does not give you any stability assist, so launching this and flying it was a little bit of a challenge, but I managed in the end. Yeah, we're having a lot of single core solid rocket booster rockets. There we go. Interesting. I probably won't continue that as we get more tech unlocked, because they just don't scale as well as liquid fuel does. And it's just easier to use liquid fuel, and it's more efficient anyways. I just think it's kind of a fun gimmick to have a lot of rockets with SRBs as their main stage. Not that I even know I've done that. I think I just have them as boosters for a long time. I don't know, man. It's 2 p.m. I ate a bunch of potatoes earlier, so, and I'm just me, so my brain's a little funky all the time. Yeah, so we're getting into orbit with this, which was a little wiggly. I kept forgetting I didn't have SAS, and then just turning and being like, oh, just turn a little bit this way, and then it would just keep going and be like, fuck. And just have to keep futzing with it, which was really annoying. But yeah, here we go. We're going to the moon. We're going to go rescue Jebediah from the surface of the moon, which was probably one of the most, well, I'll talk about when we get it. You sit tight, wait until the end of the video so you can watch this crazy rescue. It wasn't anything crazy. I mean, it was crazy for me, but I'm not, like, I have a lot of hours on the game, but I'm not as good as that would make you think. Like, I have like 1,200 hours, and I still don't know how to rendezvous from landing, or like okay. I don't know how to launch directly into a rendezvous. So you'll see me here. Those nodes are not close. I'm just kind of messing around with it to try and get it to work. I don't know if I had maneuver notes, but it probably would have been helpful. Or maybe I realize it here. I don't know. But so yeah, I had to rendezvous with something on a suborbital trajectory with no stability assist, and it was completely out of fuel. So those were my conditions that I had to deal with, and somehow I had enough Delta V to get home, which is so nice, because if I had to do a second rescue from Mun orbit, that would have been just atrocious. I mean, I would have done it, but I would not have enjoyed it. So, you see, I got a closer separation. I didn't actually get any closer. I think I switched the craft, and I had Jebediah grab all the science and then jetpack over to the other ship, just because it's easier and it doesn't waste fuel. And I did not want to waste fuel with this. So there he is flying over. This might be a little bit but just gotta keep talking. I don't know. Hopefully I post this. Who knows? Maybe I'll re-record it. Maybe I won't post it. Maybe I'll make an alt account. I thought about that, making a second channel. I don't know. This stuff is embarrassing, because what I post on my channel right now is mostly like art stuff, and this is very different from that. And I don't want to like lose people from my art stuff thinking that I'm just gonna do Kerbal or like, I don't know. Like, I'm just doing this for fun. I do the art because I also do the art for fun, but I also want to try and make money from my art. This is purely just I really enjoy this game, and there are not enough. There we go. We're back on the craft. There are just not enough Kerbal playthroughs. I feel like I love binge watching YouTube stuff. Like, I'll just pick a play. Like, I did that. I do it pretty periodically with like FNAF stuff, where I'll just go back and like binge a lot of stuff, especially on like school break, like winter break or summer break. I just go through and binge like a show, or not a show, but like a game playthrough. And they're just like, I feel like there aren't enough good KSP playthroughs. Like there's obviously like some really good people that are like very talented at the game, like Stratson Blitz and Bradley Wistance. But just like I want that like I don't like the Scott Manley Interstellar, whatever it was called. I want to capture the feel of that because that was really cool. And obviously there's people like Beardy Penguin and someone else I'm forgetting, Carnassa. But like, what's his freaking name? Why am I forgetting his name? Oh, he's the what? Okay, I have to look this up. Hold on, give me a sec. I need to find this guy's name because it's topical. And our parachutes are coming out now. Oh, what's his name? Look at my YouTube feed. Come on, don't stop talking for even a second. Where he makes space news now again instead of Kerbal videos, and he's been posting a lot of Matt Lound. That's the guy. That took me a while. But yeah, like Matt Lound, like he just plays. Like I like him. I think he makes good Kerbal videos, but he just plays it vanilla, and there's like no continuity. And he's like all the series he dropped, and like I understand because they weren't that interesting. It was just making a base on a planet. Like there was no like feeling of going beyond what's possible in the stock game. So I don't know. I guess that's why I wanted to make this, because I thought it would be cool, and also all of those reasons. But yeah, here we go. We splashed down. We're back. It's science time. After that very long-winded trying to find Matt Lound's name. So yeah, I probably could have sped this up way more than I did. I'm worried my voice is starting to go. But yeah, here buying, upgrading some stuff. Yeah, getting new contracts. I'm just saying what's happening on screen. I don't really know what to talk about because the video is over pretty soon. But I feel like I closed out my statements already. So I guess just if you like the video, like it, and goodbye. We're ending now. Okay.